Millennials. At 88 million strong, they outnumber any other generation. They are your employees, your consumer, your colleagues, and your children. And they have been called lazy, entitled, narcissistic, disloyal, immature, tech-obsessed, and only after instant gratification. But there is so much more to millennials, who are also called Gen Y, than these stereotypes. And if you only understand them based on these labels, you're probably experiencing a lot of frustration and lack of results with them as employees or consumers. Over the next few years, millennials will be responsible for over $2.45 trillion in spending, and they're entering the workforce by the millions. Let's face it, they're unavoidable, and they can become your most loyal employee and valuable consumer if you know how to connect with them and relate to them. Hi, I'm Christine Hassler. I'm the author of best-selling books for millennials, and since 2006, I've consulted and spoken to companies around the world about how to connect with this most influential generation. So today for you, I'd like to bust 3 of the top myths about this generation that I cover more comprehensively in my Millennial Mindset Report that I'm happy to send you. Myth number 1, millennials are not loyal. This generation has a reputation of being job jumpers and leaving a job as soon as it doesn't make them happy anymore. That doesn't have to be true as long as you reach them on the 3 priorities I teach: interest, direction, and validation. As consumers, they will be incredibly loyal to your brand and tell all their friends about it if you follow the 3 basic principles I teach for the consumer: authenticity, customization, and engagement. Myth number 2, they are lazy and entitled. You can't impose your work ethic and style and preferences on this generation. They do work differently because they think differently, and that's a really good thing. They will work hard and long hours as long as they feel like what they do matters. It's your job to communicate how they're making a meaningful contribution to you or your company. As consumers, they're not so lazy that they do everything on their phone. They actually still go into stores, especially if there's an experience to be had. Think digital displays, gamification, and selfie-friendly step and repeats. Myth number 3, they are bad communicators. Actually, this generation is more communicative than any other. They just do it on multiple and different platforms. So if you want to connect with a millennial, don't send them an email, and definitely do not leave them a voicemail. They're not going to listen to it. If you want to reach them, adjust your communication styles to the platforms they're already hooked into. You'll get immediate responses and feedback. #millennial. This is a generation that's craving guidance and engagement, which is a huge opportunity for you if you know how to leverage it. I encourage you to drop the stereotypes and see the millennial generation for who they truly are: passionate, connected, innovative, great learners, open, conscious, and really wanting to make a difference. So to learn more about millennials, please download my free Millennial Mindset Report and set up a time to talk with a member of my team about how we can help you really engage and connect to this great generation.